Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Raph, aka the Keeper. I think I'm just gonna start referring to myself as the Undead Keeper, just for the sake of YouTube. I didn't come to make a video for a while. Here to show a deck profile. I went to the YCS in Orlando this weekend. Um, this was my original deck list. Not that you can see it, but yeah. What's important is that this here and that there, that was stolen an hour before the YCS started. Whole side, a whole extra in my double deck box, gone. 1. Watch your shit. 2. Don't help little kids then. Karma doesn't exist, people. I was helping a little kid. Couldn't have been more than 15 years old. Rebuild his Infernities. Didn't have anything real good in it. He was playing Fishers instead of Smashings. He was playing some weird cards. And it just wasn't working. He had no Infernity breaks. I'm like, alright, do this here. We made a small trade, and I place tested with him. He had nothing to do with the people who took my shit. But I went to go pull my deck away. It's gone. The whole brand new binder that I had, that I bought, was still there. It was empty. So I guess they didn't want the binder just because it was new anyway. They just took the deck box and ran. I don't know how helping a little kid makes me deserve to lose my side and extra. Saddest part is it was right here, and I was right here. So yeah, I had to make a bullshit side and a bullshit extra in the matter of an hour. I had no kinetics, no Rios. Here is my original deck list with my side. 1 Royal Trib, 1 Super Poly, 2 Power Filter, 2 MST, 1 Magical Thorn, 1 Starlight Road, 1 End of Anubis, 2 Thunder King Ryo, 2 Kinetic Soldier, 2 Puppet Plant. Royal Trib, gone. I was only playing 1 Royal Trib the entire day. Super Poly, a friend let me borrow. 2 Power Filters, gone. Those would have come in handy, but gone. 2 MSTs, I managed to borrow those. My Super Tournament Pack Magical Thorn, somehow I managed to get one back later in the day. One of my friends found one. It wasn't from the same guy. 1 Starlight Road, it turned into 2 Starlight Roads. The End of Anubis, I thankfully had an extra, but my secret is gone. My 2 secret Rios are gone. I traded away to get some gold back. I'm down to 1 Ryo. One of my secret kinetics is gone, the other one was common, and now I have 2 commons again. And my 2 rare puppet plants are now gone, and I was playing 2 common ones. Thank God I still had those. Anyway, my extra deck consisted of Notoria Exterio, Ultimate Accent Kicker, Chimera Tech Fortress, Elemental Hero The Shining, Magical Android, Catastor, Brio, Tempest, Rose, Ultra, my Ancient Fairy Dragon Ghost. Yeah. So, if anyone has an Ancient Fairy Dragon Ghost that they're willing to trade, I'm looking for. My last Arcanite Magician, because I traded away my other 2. So I need an Arcanite. Thought Ruler, gone. Stardust, I have replacements. Scrap Dragon, gone. Mistworm, gone. I managed to rebuild this extra deck for the tournament. 2 Stardust, Flambeau Urquizis, Scrap Archfiend, Tempest Magician, Elemental Shining, Draco Equist, Accent Kicker, and Exterio. That's all I can manage to pick up before the tournament started. And my side deck became 1 End of Anubis, 2 Fusion Devour, 2 Puppet Plant, 1 Mind Crush, 2 Starlight Road, 2 Goes in Match, 2 Bottomless, 2 MST, and a Super Poly. That was my bullshit side. I went 3-3 Scrub, and I lost to my best matchups. 2 Chaos Plant in a row. Go figure, I get Frazier Smith second round. And I don't draw Necker Valley, and he does Tornadoes the Oppression. Goes Trish game 1, goes Trish game 2, I lose. Turn without Necro Valley against Chaos Plant Synchro is just, you lose. Anyway, here's what I was playing, and I've already tweaked it, but I'd still like the build. I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Gus, Justin Nash. He top 32'd again with GK Gale build. All right, here's mine. 3 spies. I managed to pick up another super, so I need 1 more super spy and I'm done. 3 commandants. I finally managed to pick up 2 more ultis yesterday. I was running 3 descendant. I slightly changed that. I was playing 2 recruiter. Changed that. 1 spear soldier for those chaos plant matchups. If I don't have Necro Valley, this card will put in the work for me early. Like, it's just those matchups against frogs and chaos plant that'll kill you if you don't have Necro Valley, and this will put in the work early. 1500 piercing. It'll force them to play around, and they won't be able to set anything set up. So, Spear Soldier is really good right now, because Chaos Plant is all over the place, because Zombie Plant Synchro won, so, or Debris Plant Synchro, as he likes to call it, but yeah, congratulations to him and shout out to him. He's a real good guy. Anyway, I was playing another Super Assailant, just 1, I don't really like 2. Guard, because, I'm sorry, bouncing, we don't really need Penguin Soldiers, no need to side when we can main our very own, and that's an easy out, and in game 2, it'll bait out Nobleman, and you won't have anything to worry about, because they'll either hit this or a recruiter, and you should be smart enough not to set spy first game 2, unless that's all you have. And a Baylor. Spells. Still Trip Necro. With Chaos Plant around, you need Trip Necro. I was always playing Trip Necro anyway. Trip Duality. Thank God my main deck was not stolen, because one of these is not mine, but I was playing Trip Duality. Double Solidarity. I kept the Solidarity build. I didn't revert, because there's nothing better than a 2800 beater. Everything is just crushed in the meta. 2 Stealth. 1 Royal Tribute. Finally got the 2 rares. Got those last night. DT Book of Moon. So I finished holofying that. And a Dark Hole. So basic staples aside from Solidarity. And yes, I was only maining 1 Royal Tribute, because the other one's just a dead draw. Granted, I may not draw into it as much, but that doesn't bother me. The main purpose of the deck is not to go Royal Tribute first turn. That's just a bonus. The main point of the deck is to lock them down and kill them with your effects. Or, for me, beat sticks. Onto the traps, and I'm going to start off right off the bat. Personal preference, I don't like 7 tools, but this card I just think puts in so much more work. Dark Bribe. Trip Dark Bribe. I feel so much more comfortable when I can set Dark Bribes and know I can just go in next turn, or know I'll have myself protected, especially against certain matchups. Against GBs, nope, Dark Bribe, Dark Bribe, Dark Bribe, all day. So I'll go Lance and I'll go Bribe, Bribe. Do you know how this happened at least 3 times yesterday, regardless whether it was the side events or in the YCS itself? They went Warning, I went Bribe, they went Judgment. So they wasted, most times it was 5,000 life points in 1 shot just to stop themselves from drawing a card. Because people, drawing a card for Dark Bribe is not a cost. If you negate this card, you will not draw the card. Costs go at the beginning of cards, not at the end. Anyway, so 3 Dark Bribes. I can hit spells. Trunade kills me, so this card will put in work. Trip Dark Bribe. Double Magic Drain. I played 2 Magic Drain instead of an Allure. I just think it works better. You don't have time to just side this card for Sam's. You force this game 1. They go Gateway. Hopefully you'll Dark Bribe, but if you don't, you have Magic Drain. You force them to either get rid of Sheehan Smoke Signal or United, so you stop their pluses right away. Or you wait till they go, oh, United, and then they go Smoke Signal. And you go Magic Drain, and then they'll have no monster to do it. Force them to get rid of their pluses early, and a lot of the meta, what deck is not playing spells? Honestly, what deck does not play spells? Magic Drain's really good. It helped me win in the Winamat, but I don't know. I like Magic Drain a lot. 2 Skill Drain, because I'm just playing anti-meta, anti-everything. If I don't have Necro Valley on the field and I'm playing Chaos Plant Synchro, Skill Drain will put in the work because they all use monster effects. They don't really use their spells and traps as much. So, Skill Drain, just amazing. It helped me win a couple in the Winamat, especially against Sam's. But unfortunately, I didn't get to play Chaos Plant Synchro again to fend for myself on this. But Skill Drain, it came in very handy. I really like it, but I think I might have to drop to 1 Skill Drain just to thin the deck a little bit. 2 Warning, Staple, Judgment, Oppression, Torrential, Air Force. That was the deck I was running. I'm slightly changing it for next time until I test it out on Dueling Network, which everyone should get on, by the way. DuelingNetwork.com, really good site. My handle is LPFanForLife1. I'm probably just going to be remaking my account and going under the Undead Keeper just to promote my page. So keep an eye out for me there. Comments, comment, rate, subscribe. Additions to the deck, which, by the way, I was debating on putting in a second Veiler, but after playtesting it with live hands, after I took out the Skill Drain and put in another Veiler, figure it takes a little bit of the same aspect, and taking out 1 Descendant, putting in a Recruiter. I'm not fond of the second Veiler, just because it's adding to the monster count, and I'm sorry, I don't want to be stuck with 2 Veilers first turn and not be able to do shit. But as far as the Recruiter Descendant thing, I realized I wasn't using Descendant as much as I'd like to with his effect. So I figure if I go Trip Recruiter and I bring out Descendant eventually, it'll still do the same. But with me playing Solidarity, I really don't have anything to worry about. I just attack over with anything between 23 and 2,500 or 3,700 meters, so I'm fine. As far as that goes, oh, as you saw, I wasn't running Deep Prison. The only reason I don't run Deep Prison is because everyone expects GKs to run Deep Prison. So I have that to my advantage. They're like, alright, so he's got a Deep Prison set, he's got a Deep Prison set, and here I have Magic Drain, and they're going to try to go MST on another card, and I go Magic Drain. They're like, what the fuck? So, force them to drop a card to get rid of another one. I do not mind them going -1 to try to take something out or to get a card to their hand. The more minus I can make them, the better for me. But that's my opinion. I still like Deep Prison. I might add it in, but that's only if I drop the Solidarity build. I'm going to try it out a little more before I test out another Gale build, or before I try my Chief Visionary build to make it a meta deck, so to speak. Anyway, yeah, comments. Anyone who has a Super Spy, a Ghost Ancient Fairy Dragon, I am looking, an Arcanite Magician, really big help. And I refuse to pay anything over 12 for it, so. Gravekeeper, out. Later, guys.